Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Yelich has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ortega is there, makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. He's coming off a month where he hit under .250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Van Slyke is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, right fielder, number 12.
Now batting, number 12. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this is chopped foul with the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. Two men are on with two men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Chase Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Into the box now, Rafael Ortega. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Rafael Ortega.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Popped him up. Pena has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on?
Number 91.
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Diaz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Scott Van Slyke. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Scott Van Slyke.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate. He didn't miss it.
Garrett Cooper.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base past first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Pays off 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, this looked like he needed to click in and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes out.
In now, Tomas Talib. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-0. Gregorius on third. Cooper at second. Profar at first. 1 gone. 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins leave all three. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Chase Anderson.
For the Brewers,
we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Here's a high pop-up. Cooper in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. A tag for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
From the stretch, Cain runs. Hit back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Rafael Ortega.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder, Rafael Ortega.
And the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. Arcia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 91.
So striding forward now, Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. So 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number
Good time
12.
now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Well, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortega is there, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Standing in, Scott Van Slyke. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. Bouncing up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. On the only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Garcia gloves it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to South Florida following this. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Number 3, second baseman.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Profar sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Chase Anderson. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Profar over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So striding in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. No runs on 6 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. comes the 0-2 pitch.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
The left fielder, number
You know,
20,
D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortega is over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Diaz waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready now for the Marlins. Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. Flipped out the other way towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Rafael Ortega.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rafael Ortega. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in, number 12. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped up. Cooper shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Throwing to second, and he's safe. He's safe. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. Not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Pena is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Duffy fields it cleanly, and Nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Diaz. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Number 91.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Duffy goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
And light.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Van Slyke. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Riding in once again, Orlando Arcia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Anderson.
Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Freddie Galvis.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Lance Lynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lance Lynn.
Stepping into the box,
Didi Gregorius.
1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Pitch on the way. Strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is after it, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Ober will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Monty Harrison will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. It is Christian Yelich, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortega moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Ryan Braun now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Duffy is there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Stepping into the box, number 12. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The batter, number 2.
Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The average sits at 303 entering play. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one, still tied 1 apiece. Eric Thames will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop
for the Brewers. Now playing shortstop, number 7, Eric Thames.
Now to the plate, Tomas Telis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher, Tomas Telis.
Ready, here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Braun moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Monty
JT Realmuto move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Realmuto.
Hit on the ground to short. Thames comes up with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Rafael Ortega.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rafael Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
In there, strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Hunter Pence is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Field, number 8, Hunter Pence.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
In now, Manny Pena. Tapper up the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Orlando Arcia, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ortega moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 39, Lynn.
Nathan Moore will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 70, Nathan Orr.
Swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Hit in the air to right field. Pence is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dan Straley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Dan Straley.
So coming to the plate, Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, number 91.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is pulled into right. Number 12 is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Changeup over the inside corner.
Oh, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 6. Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains tied 1-1. Kyle Frick takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Kyle Frick.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Little tapper down the first baseline. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1.
Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Towards second. And that's the second out.
First baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Didi Gregorius. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and deep to throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Winning run at third. Nobody out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Soft liner to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kyle Crick gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.